6. Forgetting regular vet visits. You've remembered the key visits to the veterinarian as a new pet owner. Your dog has all their core vaccinations and they've been in for spaying or neutering. So, once that annual checkup reminder arrives, it may be all too easy to forget the appointment. Although your dog might prefer to skip the appointment too, taking your pup for regular vet appointments is one of the most important parts of their preventative care. When you take your dog for an annual checkup, your vet performs a physical exam, checking their vitals, weight, teeth, lungs, heart, and running any tests they think might be necessary. If something is cause for concern, your vet can address it and suggest options for treatment. During these visits, your vet will also give your dog any vaccine boosters, which your pup might need more frequently for doggy daycare or boarding, as well as discuss prevention for things like heartworm, fleas, ticks, and other parasites. If you have any questions or concerns about your dog's health, you can talk to your veterinarian about them at these visits. As your canine companion gets older, these visits will become even more important, especially if they develop any health issues. Your dog may not love the trip, but these regular vet checkups will help them stay healthy, ultimately, allowing them to spend more time with you. 7. Not getting enough exercise. Dogs have different energy levels and activity needs, but each pup will need some form of regular exercise. If your dog doesn't get regular exercise, both physically and mentally, the more likely they are to develop both weight and behavioral issues. As you might expect, a dog that isn't getting enough exercise is more likely to gain weight, but they also may take out their extra energy in other ways, such as chewing, barking, or other destructive behaviors. In general, your dog should get a minimum of 30 minutes of vigorous exercise every day, which might include activities like walking, running, swimming, or playing fetch. Some dog breeds, of course, have higher energy levels and activity needs, whereas others are more low maintenance. It's helpful to understand the exercise requirements of your kind of dog to make sure they're getting the time they need. Labrador retrievers, for example, are high energy and playful dogs that are easily trainable. These dogs are also prone to obesity, however, making exercise even more important. And don't forget about mental exercise too. Playtime and training practice can help dogs work their minds and release some energy as well. 8. Overlooking behavioral issues. As pet parents, we all want to see the best in our pups, and sometimes, love can make us a little blind. But after a neighbor complains again and again about your dog's barking, it becomes harder to tell yourself, "Oh, my dog wouldn't do that." There are a variety of reasons as to why your dog may develop or display certain behavior issues. Your dog may be trying to communicate that they're anxious or upset. They might have an underlying health issue that needs to be addressed by your veterinarian. Your pup may have experienced a change in their environment or routine that is causing them to act out. Whatever the reason, it's important to recognize what's going on and work to get it resolved. Common behavior issues, such as separation anxiety, barking, or chewing, can often be addressed with specific training strategies. Some other issues, like growling, biting, or other aggressive behavior might require working with a professional dog trainer. In any case, if you're not sure what's causing your dog's change in behavior or you're having trouble dealing with a particular problem, it can be helpful to consult with your veterinarian or a professional trainer for advice. 9. Not getting your dog comfortable with grooming. They may seem like easy enough tasks. Giving a dog a bath, brushing their coat, trimming their nails, brushing their teeth. These are all things that help our pups look and feel their best. Grooming is also an essential part of pet care. If your dog's nails grow too long and aren't trimmed, they can cause health and mobility issues. Similarly, if your dog's teeth aren't regularly brushed, they're more likely to develop dental disease. And of course, depending on the type of coat your dog has, regular brushing helps remove dead hair and prevents matting. Getting your dog to cooperate with all of these grooming processes, however, is not always as simple as you might think, especially if they're already anxious in unfamiliar situations or environments. This is why getting your dog comfortable with grooming early in life, whether with you at home or with a professional groomer, is so important. How do you go about this process? Just like introducing your dog to other unfamiliar situations, it's best to start slowly and with lots of positive reinforcement. 10. Not preparing for emergencies. No pet owner likes to think about the unexpected, but sometimes, emergencies happen. The best thing anyone can do, especially if you're a first-time dog owner, is to be prepared. One way to prepare for emergencies is to get your dog microchipped. With a microchip, you have a way to find your dog using radio waves in the device if your pup ever gets lost. Even if you don't plan on letting your dog go off leash, or you have a fenced-in yard, this simple and safe procedure can help you find your dog if they get lost. Another thing you can do is to prepare an emergency kit. In your emergency kit, you should include anything that you would need for your dog in case you needed to evacuate or leave your home immediately. The kit might include dog food, a dog bed, a water bowl, some toys, a blanket or towel, an extra leash, dog bags, any medications, and information about local emergency response centers. Finally, you might consider getting pet insurance. If your dog gets sick, chews and eats something they aren't supposed to, or becomes injured, pet insurance can help you afford the cost of veterinary care. This way, when the unexpected does happen, you can worry less about cost and more about care. See how Pumpkin Pet Insurance plans pay 90% back on all eligible vet bills.